It's Ed Delo saying it's all a fugazi. Tonight I want to talk about the stock market. The stock market is nothing more than a perception of worth. A stock is nothing more than whatever somebody thinks it's worth. What determines this worth? Well, the perception is based on future growth, past growth, earnings, dividends, which are like interest that a bank gives, or who's going to jail. There are many things that can alter the price of a stock, whether it's a tweet by the president, something geopolitical like maybe a gas line got blown up, or maybe something having to do with a tariff that's going to affect the price of your stock, whether positive or negatively. Today, most brokerage houses use ETFs, which are electronically traded funds. They use algorithms, which are programs that are set up to trigger when certain levels are reached. These levels are determined by things like a Fibonacci curve or a head and shoulders chart. These are charts that are based on past prices of the stocks that supposedly show a trend on where the price is heading. The problem is too many of these ETF funds use the same basket of stocks. An example I'll give you is the Dow Jones Industrial Average only has 30 stocks in it. And if everybody's trading these same 30 stocks based on the same information, you're going to see tons of volatility. And it's really scary what can happen. There's different types of trades made in the stock market. Some people short the stock, which means that they're betting on the stock to go down. The problem is that they will create rumors or fake news, hoping to create a negativity so the stock will drop. Maybe they'll say that the guy had an affair or some type of sexual harassment, or that there's shady bookkeeping, hoping to create the negativity so the stock will drop and they will make money. Fake news. Caveat emptor is your only recourse to this. It's really a shame that they don't teach this in school, because most people are involved in the stock market, whether through a 401k plan, through some type of options at work, or just some stock that somebody gave you as a gift or you bought. People ask, are stocks manipulated? Are you kidding? There's actually people who believe that the government comes in and buys stocks when they're down because the government is responsible for these pension funds that are invested in the stock market. And if they lose all their money, the government would have to make the pensions solvent. It was something George Bush did. And when he did it, a lot of the companies tried to bankrupt their pensions, hoping that the government would have to pick it up. Again, circumventing the spirit of what was intended. The best thing I ever saw about the stock market was a cartoon that showed a guy sitting behind the computer with a sign that said day trader. And on the side of the computer was a one-armed bandit, like a slot machine. I hope that helped explain some of the things about the stock market that most people really don't realize. But there's really only one thing you really need to know about the stock market. It's all a fugazi.